Well, I'm back to the plasma cutter. I tightened all the fittings down and put a plug on it. Since this thing, let me see if it'll focus. Since this thing is a dual voltage, both 110 and 220, I decided to steal an idea from some other brand. Anyway, I used a twist lock plug. Now I can't get it apart. Here, let me set this down. See how that looks. Anyway, what I did, bought twist lock male plug and a couple of these. I went ahead and hooked up the 220 because I'm afraid if I try it on the 110, I'll probably trip all my trip whatever breaker I got. But that'll be a different video. Anyway, let me plug it in and hook it up, and I'll be right back. Well, as you see, I'm back. I've got a couple of pieces, one rusty thing that was welded together, some fairly new stuff, and the manual post flow is just, oh, got to turn it on first. There we go. That's just to make sure that the thing does get gas flowing. And we got a pilot arc. How about that? But let me set the amps up. That's 1/4 inch. That's 3/8 and 1/4. So I'm going to bump it up to about 30 amps. And then I need some shades. I don't want to wear my welding mask. Let me see what else I got around here. Oh yeah! Here are my styling bike goggles. Fit over, there you go. They fit over my glasses so I can actually see what I'm doing. Gloves. I imagine this is going to get warm. I did use the ground from my little TIG, so it's just clamped to the table, not directly to the work, which ought to be interesting. But let's try the clean stuff first. That 30 amps don't cut very quick, so let's bump it up to about 40. There we go. Ooh, ugly. Anyway, there we go. I imagine that'd probably make a better cut if I did have a really good ground on it. But let me tighten that clamp up a little bit. There we go. Not a bad looking cut. Sort of ragged, but it's been a long time since I used one of these stupid critters. That worked pretty well. Now, just for grins, I'm going to sort of try and gouge that weld off. Don't know how well that's going to work, but let's see. Well, I haven't started any fires. Flip it over and gouge the other side, and then I'll bang on it. Let's see what happens. Get my BFH, which isn't really that big, but I can't see. All right, what do you think? Can you see it? No, I can't see it. There we go. Not clean enough light. Anywho, well, it did gouge. Bring it around that way so you can see. I guess I was gouging the metal more than the weld. Put it in a vise, whack it. Turn that around so you can see the vise. Whoops. Ah. There we go. Tighten the wing nut, Jeff. There we go. Little short stubby handled BFH. Flying head. That's lots of stubby handle. Alright, well that ain't doing no good. Let's go back to cutting. Hey, doggies. All right, so I got one more to cut there. I'd say that cut fairly well. Okay, so forget about the gouging. Just try cutting old rusty metal there. Not terribly bad. I think that'll work. 3/8 is probably about the thickest I'm going to cut. Seems to be working okay. Starting to get a little bit of slag built up on the tip there. Doesn't surprise me. This wire guide is really starting to irritate me though. I may have to figure out how to take the thing off. Maybe they're going a little too fast. Where'd my stupid hammer go? There. Not too shabby. Alright, well, I'm impressed. I think I like it. So, it works. It does what I wanted it to. Cuts metal. I guess that's it.